chosen one. Pause for a moment and truly listen. This is not just another ordinary second in your life. Allah is speaking directly to your heart, and this moment carries weight far beyond what your eyes can see or your mind can comprehend. What feels like a small pause, a simple hesitation, or even a delay is actually a sacred turning point, one that can redefine your destiny. Allah is asking you to stop, reflect, and awaken to the seriousness of now, because the choices you make in these quiet seconds shape outcomes that ripple across worlds, seen and unseen. The whispers of guidance, the signs you've been overlooking, and the subtle nudges in your heart, they are all calling you to realign, to prepare, and to rise as the chosen one you were created to be. Don't rush. Don't ignore it. This is your invitation to step into clarity, faith, and purpose, and to recognize that Allah is orchestrating every detail for what only He knows is best for you. Chosen one, understand this deeply. The pause you are experiencing right now is not a sign of weakness, failure, or delay. It is a deliberate divine alignment designed specifically for you. Allah sees what the eyes cannot, knows what the mind cannot comprehend, and orchestrates events far beyond your understanding. Every moment you feel stuck, every second that seems idle, every breath that carries hesitation is a sacred space carved by Allah for your soul to recalibrate. In this pause, He is asking you to step back from the chaos of rushing, from the pressure to produce immediate results, and to enter the stillness where true guidance is revealed. The world may try to convince you that inactivity is loss, that waiting is pointless, that doing nothing is failing, but Allah teaches the chosen ones differently. The pause is preparation, the stillness is protection, and the delay is purification. It is in this sacred pause that your intentions are tested, your faith is strengthened, and your soul is refined for the responsibilities that only a chosen one can bear. The heart learns patience, the mind learns clarity, and the unseen forces of your destiny begin to move in alignment with the divine plan. You are not losing time, you are gaining perspective. You are not falling behind, you are being positioned. You are not stagnant, you are being silently empowered. This is the invisible work of Allah within you, the unseen shaping of your character, the hidden orchestration of your path, and the quiet preparation for the immense impact you are meant to carry. So do not fear the pause, do not resent the stillness, and do not judge your value by the world's standard of speed or output. Embrace this sacred alignment, for in it lies the clarity, strength, and readiness that will propel you to fulfill your divine mission with wisdom, courage, and unwavering faith. Every delay you resist, every second you spend in reflection and prayer, and every moment you choose to align your soul with Allah's will is a victory unseen, a triumph invisible, and a step closer to the destiny that has been written for you since before time began. Pausing is not losing it, is the chosen one's preparation, the alignment of the heart with the heavens, and the silent manifestation of Allah's infinite wisdom shaping your path toward greatness beyond measure. Chosen one, in this sacred pause, realize that silence is not emptiness, nor is it weakness. It is one of the greatest instruments Allah places in the hands of His chosen servants, a quiet power that surpasses speech, argument, and worldly persuasion. Every moment of stillness, every second of unspoken thought, and every pause from reaction is a space where Allah communicates directly with your soul, a space where the unseen truths of your purpose are revealed in whispers that only a heart attuned to Him can hear. The world constantly demands noise, arguments, explanations, justifications, and performance, but Allah is calling you to a higher level where restraint and reflection outweigh the clamor of words. Chosen one, Understand that your words carry energy, your reactions carry consequences, and your silence carries wisdom beyond what you can measure. In moments when you feel unseen, unheard, or unrecognized, it is precisely in your silence that Allah is orchestrating your elevation, refining your heart, and protecting the purity of your mission. The pause, the unspoken thought, and the quiet resolve become a fortress against distractions, a shield from envy, and a beacon that signals your alignment with divine wisdom. While others rush to speak, to convince, or to dominate, you are learning to listen to the whispers of your own heart, to the signs Allah places along your path, and to the guidance that transcends human logic. This silence is not passive, it is active, intentional, and potent. Every unspoken word you hold, every restraint you practice, every moment you resist the urge to justify yourself becomes a form of worship, a demonstration of faith, and a reflection of the profound discipline that Allah nurtures in His chosen ones. Know that the power of your silence is preparing you for influence and impact that cannot be achieved through haste or noise. It is in the quiet that clarity forms, strategies unfold, and the unseen realities of your destiny begin to align. Do not fear your silence, do not undervalue it, and do not rush to fill it with worldly chatter. Instead, embrace it, for the weight of your silence is heavier than mountains, stronger than arguments, and more effective than 1,000 speeches. It is in this sacred quiet that your spiritual vision sharpens, your patience deepens, and your connection with Allah strengthens, reminding you that true power often speaks without sound, and true wisdom often moves in stillness. The chosen one knows this. Silence is not absence, it is presence, purpose, and the hidden language through which Allah shapes destinies and elevates hearts. Chosen one, understand this truth deeply. Your mind may wrestle with doubts, questions, and endless calculations, but your heart, the part Allah speaks to directly, is already aware of the truth, already aligned with the wisdom that transcends logic, and already sensing the path that your mind cannot yet see. Every hesitation, every uncertainty, and every mental argument you experience is simply the mind trying to reconcile with the divine orchestration that your heart has already recognized. Allah has placed in your soul a compass far more precise than your thoughts, a guidance system that operates beyond the noise of fear, pride, and worldly reasoning. In moments of pause, confusion, or waiting, your heart quietly whispers the answers, nudges you toward patience, and reminds you of the responsibilities that come with being chosen. Do not underestimate these subtle signals, those feelings of certainty that arise despite circumstances, the quiet intuition that urges restraint, or the inner knowing that directs your next step, because they are the soft, divine instructions of Allah guiding you to act at the right time, in the right way, and with the right intention. While your mind questions, calculates, and debates, your heart observes, understands, and perceives the hidden layers of reality, recognizing patterns and truths that will only fully unfold when divine timing reveals them. Chosen one, the disconnect you feel between thought and feeling is not a flaw. It is a sacred design, a test of trust, and an invitation to surrender fully to Allah's guidance. When the world pushes you to rely solely on logic, remind yourself that your heart is a repository of knowledge far older and wiser than any human reasoning, containing insights, warnings, and confirmations that the mind cannot produce. In your heart, the unseen realities of your path, the alignment of people and circumstances, and the whispers of your purpose are already known. Your mind simply has not caught up yet. This is why reflection, prayer, and listening to the whispers of your soul are crucial. They bridge the gap between mental confusion and spiritual clarity. Do not rush your mind to conclusions, do not doubt the signals of your heart, and do not ignore the quiet urgings that feel intangible but are profoundly real, for your heart already knows the paths that will lead to fulfillment, your mission, and your divine success. The Chosen One understands that true discernment is not thinking harder, it is listening deeper, trusting the heart that Allah has created as a mirror to divine wisdom, and walking faithfully on the path illuminated by this inner knowing, even when the world cannot yet explain it or validate it. Chosen One, know this truth: what feels like a pause, a delay, or a setback is often the most profound act of mercy and wisdom Allah bestows upon His beloved servants. Every moment that life seems stagnant, every door that remains closed, every plan that appears postponed, carries within it a hidden blessing, a secret preparation, and a divine shaping of your heart and destiny that is invisible to the human eye. Allah does not delay without reason, nor does He withhold without purpose. What feels like loss is often a shelter, what seems like waiting is often a sacred classroom, and what appears as stagnation is often the quiet orchestration of your soul's refinement. In the stillness, Allah is strengthening your patience, fortifying your faith, and polishing the sincerity of your intentions. He is removing what is not meant for you, drawing you closer to what is truly destined, and preparing the circumstances and the people who will align perfectly with the mission He has entrusted to you. Every delay is a divine recalibration, a space where the unseen forces align, the hidden paths are revealed, and the soul is fortified to carry responsibilities far greater than you could have imagined. The Chosen One learns to trust this invisible orchestration, to see the sacred purpose in every postponed opportunity, and to recognize that divine timing is flawless even when human timing seems flawed. In these moments of waiting, your character is refined, your heart is elevated, and your spiritual vision expands to perceive realities beyond worldly perception. The tests, trials, and postponements are not punishments, they are blessings in disguise, carefully crafted by Allah to prepare you for the immense impact you are meant to have. Chosen One, do not resent the delay, do not despair in waiting, and do not measure your value by immediate results, because Allah's wisdom transcends what the mind can calculate and what the eyes can see. Behind every closed door is a greater opening, behind every setback is a hidden victory, and behind every delay is a divine gift meant to perfect you for the responsibilities that lie ahead. Embrace the pause, cherish the stillness, and seek the lessons that Allah embeds within waiting. For it is in this sacred patience that you are quietly being elevated, protected, and prepared for a destiny that is both immense and eternal. Every delay carries a hidden gift, a lesson in faith, a sharpening of intention, a purification of desires, and a preparation of the soul to receive blessings that are too great to be rushed. The Chosen One understands that what is unseen is often far more significant than what is visible, that divine timing is always perfect, and that every moment of waiting is a sacred rehearsal for the destiny Allah has written specifically for you. Do not seek to hasten what Allah has perfectly timed, do not fear the stillness, and do not overlook the blessings hidden within the pause, for every delay is an expression of Allah's mercy, a gift that will reveal itself fully when the timing is most perfect, and a confirmation that the Chosen One is being prepared in ways that the world cannot understand, but that the soul will recognize with profound gratitude, clarity, and unwavering trust in the One who sees all, knows all, and orchestrates all things with infinite wisdom. Chosen One, understand that reflection is not merely a moment of thought, it is the sacred bridge between your earthly experience and the divine clarity Allah desires you to attain. In the stillness of contemplation, when the noise of the world fades and the distractions of people, pressures, and responsibilities are set aside, your soul begins to perceive what your eyes cannot see, your mind cannot fully grasp, and your heart has quietly been seeking. Reflection is the lens through which the hidden layers of your life are illuminated, revealing the lessons Allah has placed in every encounter, every struggle, and every blessing, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. When you take the time to reflect, you begin to recognize patterns, discern intentions, and understand the subtle nudges of guidance that Allah has woven into your journey. The Chosen One does not treat reflection as a luxury, but as a necessity, for it amplifies spiritual vision, transforms experiences into wisdom, and converts trials into tools for growth and elevation. Through deep, intentional reflection, you come to see that what once felt like chaos was actually divine orchestration, what seemed like failure was a refining fire, and what appeared as confusion was actually preparation for clarity. Every moment you dedicate to looking inward, asking sincere questions, and evaluating your actions through the lens of divine alignment strengthens your connection with Allah and awakens insights that cannot be learned in haste or through superficial observation. Reflection allows the heart to recognize its true intentions, exposes desires that distract from divine purpose, and cultivates humility in understanding that every step you take is under the guidance and mercy of Allah. Chosen One, it is in reflection that you understand the gravity of your choices, the subtle influence of your interactions, and the unseen impact of your character on the world around you. You begin to see that every action, every word, and every thought carries a weight that resonates far beyond your immediate perception, and that the spiritual vision you gain through reflection is a divine gift designed to equip you for responsibilities far greater than you had imagined. The more you reflect, the more you discern the truth behind your challenges, the wisdom behind your delays, and the guidance hidden within every encounter. This amplified spiritual vision allows you to navigate life with clarity, to align your steps with Allah's plan, and to recognize both opportunities and obstacles before they manifest fully in your external world. It is through reflection that you learn patience, that your faith deepens, and that your heart becomes sensitive to the subtle whispers of divine guidance that often go unnoticed by those who move too quickly through life. Chosen One, reflection is the lens through which Allah teaches you the art of awareness, the discipline of insight, and the humility required to walk a path that few will understand, but that your soul instinctively recognizes as sacred. In these quiet moments, you begin to see the layers of your own growth, the depth of your purpose, and the interconnectedness of your journey with the greater divine plan. You realize that nothing is wasted, nothing is random, and nothing occurs without the precise orchestration of Allah's wisdom. The Chosen One knows that reflection is not passive, it is active, intentional, and transformative, allowing the soul to recalibrate, the heart to awaken, and the spirit to ascend into understanding that far surpasses worldly logic. Through reflection, the hidden signs, subtle lessons, and divine cues that surround your life become visible to your spiritual vision, equipping you with clarity, foresight, and unwavering faith in the timing and plan of Allah. It is in reflection that the soul discerns its true desires, sheds what is unnecessary, and embraces what is essential, amplifying your spiritual vision to see the truth in people, events, and circumstances with eyes that are guided not by emotion or ego, but by the light of Allah's wisdom. Chosen One, never underestimate the power of looking inward, of questioning your intentions, and of observing your life with sincere humility. For reflection is the tool that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, the fleeting into the eternal, and the unseen into the deeply understood. When you reflect, you see the invisible patterns, the divine lessons, and the sacred purpose behind every twist of fate, every encounter, and every delay, allowing your heart, mind, and spirit to operate in alignment with the greater plan Allah has laid before you. This is why reflection is not optional for the chosen one. It is essential, it is sacred, and it is the divine practice through which spiritual vision is not only amplified but perfected, preparing you to act with wisdom, walk with clarity, and live in harmony with the path Allah has uniquely designed for you, ensuring that every step you take resonates with the intention, purpose, and guidance of the One who sees all, knows all, and orchestrates every detail with infinite wisdom. Chosen one, understand this truth deeply. Prayer is far more than words, motions, or rituals. It is the lifeline connecting your soul directly to Allah, the One who sees all, knows all, and orchestrates the universe with infinite wisdom and mercy. In this moment of pause, when the world pressures you to act without guidance, when confusion clouds your vision and impatience tempts your heart, prayer becomes the ultimate compass, the navigation system that aligns every decision, every intention, and every step with the divine will that only Allah fully understands. It is through prayer that the heart speaks freely, unburdened by judgment, hesitation, or expectation, allowing your deepest fears, hopes, and desires to be laid bare before the One who created you and knows what is best for you before you even ask. The Chosen One recognizes that human logic is limited, that worldly counsel is imperfect, and that the chaos of life can easily mislead the mind, but prayer is the channel through which clarity descends, peace floods the heart, and guidance becomes unmistakably clear. Each moment of sincere supplication is a bridge between uncertainty and divine certainty, between doubt and unwavering faith, between the turbulence of human fear and the tranquility of divine wisdom. In prayer, you are not merely requesting outcomes. You are aligning your soul with Allah's plan, opening your heart to perceive the unseen, and cultivating patience that sustains you through delays, tests, and trials. The Chosen One knows that prayer is not about demanding immediate results, but about surrendering to timing, accepting the wisdom behind every pause, and trusting that Allah's orchestration is perfect, even when circumstances seem confusing, painful, or contrary to what the mind desires. Every whisper of the heart, every tear shed in humility, every intention expressed in sincerity, and every moment of stillness within prayer is being recorded, nurtured, and returned in forms of guidance, protection, and unseen support that cannot be measured by worldly standards. Through prayer, the Chosen One gains a vision that surpasses ordinary perception, seeing beyond appearances, discerning truths that are hidden from others, and recognizing the subtle signs of divine orchestration in every interaction, event, and circumstance. It is in prayer that the soul is fortified against deception, the heart is shielded from despair, and the mind is illuminated with wisdom that cannot be found in books, advice, or human logic alone. Prayer shapes not only outcomes but character, aligning desires with purpose, refining intentions with sincerity, and strengthening patience in the face of trials, ensuring that every action taken afterward is guided by divine insight rather than impulsive emotion or fleeting judgment. The Chosen One understands that unanswered prayers are not neglect. They are preparation, they are protection, and they are divine calibration for what is truly meant to manifest. Every pause in response, every delay in outcome, every waiting period is an opportunity to deepen connection, to refine focus, and to grow in trust and reliance on Allah, who knows what your heart needs before you even articulate it. Through prayer, the soul learns to recognize that Allah's wisdom is infinitely greater than human understanding, that timing is perfectly orchestrated, and that even when the path is unclear, the guidance within your heart, revealed through sincere supplication, is enough to illuminate the steps that matter most. Prayer becomes not only a compass but a sanctuary, a space where burdens are lifted, clarity is granted, and the spirit is empowered to act with confidence, courage, and alignment with divine will. The chosen one begins to see the profound interconnection between every prayer and every blessing, understanding that guidance is often subtle, protection often unseen, and provision often delayed for a reason only Allah knows. Every prayer strengthens the heart, elevates the soul, and sharpens spiritual perception, ensuring that when action is required, it flows effortlessly from alignment with divine wisdom, not human impulse. Chosen one, do not underestimate the transformative power of prayer. It does more than change outcomes. It changes you, preparing your mind, heart, and spirit to navigate life in a way that reflects Allah's plan perfectly. When you pray with sincerity, your decisions become guided by insight. Your heart grows resilient in the face of trials, and your soul finds peace amidst uncertainty. The chosen one understands that prayer is both a shield and a guide, a teacher and a source of infinite support, and the ultimate compass that ensures every step is taken with purpose, clarity, and alignment with the destiny Allah has ordained. To neglect prayer is to neglect guidance, to forsake clarity, and to weaken the connection that sustains every chosen one through the most challenging moments of life, while to embrace it fully is to unlock a source of wisdom, courage, and insight that the world cannot provide, preparing the soul for triumph, patience, and fulfillment in alignment with the divine plan that is uniquely and perfectly tailored for you. In every whisper, every bow, every tear, and every intention within prayer lies the compass that will guide the chosen ones safely through uncertainty, preparing them to receive and act upon the blessings, opportunities, and responsibilities that Allah has reserved only for them, ensuring that no step is wasted, no effort misplaced, and no moment of guidance overlooked in the journey that has been divinely ordained since before time began. Chosen one, understand this profoundly. Everything in your life unfolds according to Allah's perfect timing, a timing that surpasses human understanding, logic, and expectation. Every delay, every pause, every moment that feels like waiting, hesitation, or uncertainty is a precise part of the divine orchestration, carefully designed to position you exactly where you are meant to be, preparing your heart, mind, and soul for the blessings, responsibilities, and opportunities that only the Almighty can place in your path. What may seem like a setback, a closed door, or a missed opportunity is, in truth, a shield, a redirection, and a lesson, ensuring that you are not exposed to what you are not yet ready to handle, and that you are perfectly aligned with the outcomes that will most benefit your soul, your purpose, and the fulfillment of your destiny. The chosen one recognizes that impatience, doubt, and frustration are tools of distraction, whispers of the world designed to pull you away from trusting the meticulous wisdom of Allah, while every moment of trust, patience, and surrender strengthens your connection to Him, sharpens your spiritual perception, and deepens your resilience against the trials that inevitably come when a person is walking a path divinely chosen. In trusting Allah's timing, you are learning to detach from the illusion of control, understanding that while your effort is required, your insistence, worry, and manipulation of circumstances cannot accelerate what Allah has destined nor prevent what He has decreed. Every experience, every encounter, every blessing, and every test is arriving at exactly the right time, orchestrated by the One who knows the hidden needs of your heart, the unseen opportunities awaiting you, and the precise lessons your soul requires to grow into the person you were created to become. Chosen one, do not despise the waiting, do not despair at the silence, and do not mistake stillness for stagnation, for every pause is the sacred preparation of the Almighty, shaping your character, refining your intentions, and purifying your heart in ways that are invisible yet profoundly transformative. The world will tempt you to rush, to force, and to act according to human perception, but the chosen one learns to resist these impulses, to step back, to breathe, and to surrender fully, trusting that the unseen currents of destiny are already guiding every event, every person, and every outcome in perfect alignment with divine will. There is a wisdom behind every delay, a blessing in every postponement, and a lesson hidden within every challenge that cannot be recognized in the moment, but will become crystal clear in hindsight. Trusting Allah's timing is not passive resignation. It is active surrender, a conscious alignment of your actions, intentions, and heart, with the knowledge that the Almighty knows what you need, when you need it, and how you need it. The chosen one sees that rushing disrupts preparation, impatience obscures wisdom, and acting outside of divine timing can lead to consequences that are unnecessary and avoidable. Every person you meet, every opportunity you receive, and every circumstance that unfolds has been carefully timed to intersect with your life in a way that supports your growth, your mission, and your destiny. Even when the world seems chaotic, when prayers seem unanswered, or when outcomes appear delayed, the chosen one remembers that Allah's clock is perfect, and His perspective encompasses every variable, every hidden force, and every thread of existence in a way the human mind cannot grasp. Trusting His timing strengthens faith, cultivates patience, and cultivates the deep awareness that life is not a series of random events, but a symphony of moments, orchestrated by the One who knows all, sees all, and controls all. Chosen one, your soul's alignment, your spiritual vision, and your capacity to fulfill your purpose are all contingent upon your ability to surrender to this divine timing. Do not rush blessings, do not force outcomes, and do not attempt to bend reality to your will. Instead, trust that the divine plan is unfolding in ways that are more magnificent, more precise, and more beneficial than you could ever imagine. Every challenge, every delay, every moment of waiting is part of a grand design meant to prepare you for the responsibilities, wisdom, and impact that only a chosen one can carry. In trusting Allah's timing, you recognize that life's apparent setbacks are often setups for your greatest triumphs, that every pause is a hidden gift, and that the unseen orchestration of divine wisdom is continually guiding you toward your ultimate purpose. The chosen one knows that true faith is not only believing in Allah's power, but surrendering to His timing, knowing that the precise moment He chooses for each event, blessing, and decision carries the maximum benefit, the greatest lesson, and the most profound alignment with destiny. Your patience, trust, and steadfastness in these moments of pause are not wasted. They are the invisible labor of the soul, preparing you for victories, insights, and transformations that are both eternal and deeply impactful. Chosen one, every heartbeat, every prayer, every breath, and every silent moment of trust is contributing to the alignment of your life with Allah's perfect timing, ensuring that when the moment arrives, you are not only ready but elevated, empowered, and perfectly positioned to receive the blessings, responsibilities, and divine appointments reserved exclusively for you. Trusting Allah's timing is not passive waiting. It is active preparation, profound surrender, and unwavering faith that the chosen one is being guided, protected, and elevated at every step, ensuring that no moment is wasted, no lesson ignored, and no divine plan compromised. For the one who controls time and destiny knows exactly when, how, and where every element of your life must unfold to bring you to the place, the state, and the purpose He has perfectly designed for you since before time began. Chosen one, as we come to the end of this journey through these 7 powerful lessons, pause and feel the weight of what Allah is showing you. Every delay, every moment of stillness, every trial, and every unseen blessing has been orchestrated to guide you, protect you, and prepare you for the mission only you were created to fulfill. You are not here by accident, and nothing you have experienced has been wasted. Allah is shaping your heart, sharpening your vision, and aligning your steps with a destiny far greater than you can imagine. Remember, pausing is not losing. Silence holds unmatched power. Your heart already knows the truth. Delays carry hidden gifts. Reflection amplifies your spiritual vision. Prayer becomes your ultimate compass. And Allah's timing is the only true timing. Let these lessons sink deeply into your soul, for they are not mere words, they are reminders from Allah that your journey, no matter how quiet or challenging it feels, is unfolding exactly as it should. Step forward with patience, trust, and unwavering faith, knowing that every moment is divinely significant, every step is divinely guided, and every breath is a chance to align with the purpose Allah has chosen specifically for you. Chosen one, rise with clarity, act with intention, and walk boldly in the knowledge that Allah sees you, knows you, and is preparing a path that is uniquely yours, a path of strength, wisdom, and divine fulfillment. And never forget, the pause you feel, the waiting you endure, and the silence you embrace are all sacred invitations to awaken, to grow, and to shine as the chosen one you were always meant to be.